back in November.
Yeah, Mark Williams has to be careful in how much he helps off of him.
He has quickly turned into one of the best three-point shooters. Post runs the floor, that pump fake sets up Williams. And then a loose ball foul called inside on the scouting report to up near the top.
Yep.
Over the last month. Brooks on the drive, couple of big bodies going at it. He and Green, Curry.
Yep.
Over the last month. Brooks on the drive, couple of big bodies going at it. He and Green, Curry. Stretching across to Brooks, doesn't give up on the play. Drives in on side on post. Stretching across to Brooks, doesn't give up on the play. Drives in on side on post. Looking for an and one. Looking for an and one.
That's just aggression right there. That's all that is.
Aggression, want to, no quit. Curry on the drive, over the shoulder pass. He had 24 points, knocked down 5 on 8 attempts from deep. Brooks on the drive, off balance floater. Now Dillon, you can see intent on getting off to a better start. As Post trailing on the play, comes up short on that three. Brooks with a rebound, and a quick handoff to Booker. Finds a trailing Brooks, quick trigger.
But we're familiar with their personnel. We know how their guys are, and they like to play fast. They aren't just fast in transition, but their pace is high level. So we have to stay engaged and disciplined on defense. And then, obviously, offensively, we have to do what we do.
Few games. Good work on the glass. I'm sure that was the other thing that was addressed in that timeout. Is Golden State had out-rebounded Phoenix 7-2. And
if the opponent would look away or do a certain move, he knew he had them. So he said he uses that as a competitive fire, but wanted to have stillness.
Make him hesitate.
Brooks driving into Green early this week, so donning the mask. Here's the former Suns, Anthony Melton. One thought they had turned him over again, but a whistle and a foul. 3.5 seconds.
And yet, they found a good look, and it's because that's what they do.
Brooks on the drive, despite the contact. Iguodala grabs and secures. Brooks gets a screen. I'll take him in putt-putt.
The thing with Devin, though, he just started playing.
I just say he got the bug a couple of years ago, and not. I'll take him in putt-putt.
The thing with Devin, though, he just started playing.
I just say he got the bug a couple of years ago, and not. Brooks driving inside, can't get the shooter's touch.
You know, that defense is going to be pretty decent, and so that's been the case.
Dillon on the drive, awkward hanging hits.
You know, that defense is going to be pretty decent, and so that's been the case.
Dillon on the drive, awkward hanging hits for Dillon Brooks, and then O'Neal grabbing the rebound. Brooks on the drive, bouncing it inside to Iguodala. Brooks sneaking on the baseline, working on post, gets across the lane. 17 for Brooks. Nearly ripped away by Melton. You talked about his defense. Brooks on the pull-up. Iguodala able to snatch it out of the air, but lost his balance. Quick pass up the floor to Goodwin. Off the mark. On back tap by Green, and then Melton again just steps in and rips it away from Dillon Brooks.
And Dillon's got to be careful.
Quick pass up the floor to Goodwin. Off the mark. On back tap by Green, and then Melton again just steps in and rips it away from Dillon Brooks. Suns swinging around the floor. Brooks sidestep three in the way. Got it. Organization is Moses Moody. Right out of the timeout. Splashes home a three. It was Moody. As Brooks turns it over.
He's going to be open.
Catch and shoot three. Corner pocket for Rolls-Royce. Look at the dribble hesitation. The drive inside. Swings it around. Extra pass sets up O'Neal. In and out. Brooke on the dribble hesitation. The drive inside. Swings it around. Extra pass sets up O'Neal. In and out. Brooke on the dribble hesitation. The drive inside. Swings it around. Extra pass sets up O'Neal. In and out. Brooke on the dribble hesitation. The drive inside. Swings it around. Extra pass sets up O'Neal. In and out. And Dillon Brooks for the Suns big man.
Okay, we say time and time again, he's got tremendous hands.
Moses Moody with a quick three. Can't get it. Suns off and running again. Brooks, little back and forth dribble. Leans in, tries to take that one off the glass. Won't get it. We got to be careful here with each. He had to go down low to kind of get through the screen.
Yeah.
But still got up with the proper shooting motion as Santos grabbed. Booker driving up with Jimsky. Brooks working on post. Gets to the baseline. No. They lead the league in passes each at 341 per game. Brooks gets the look. Won't get it. Back tap. Booker sees the double team. Suns get rid of it. Now Brooks spacing the floor. Working on post. Gets inside. Big body. He started out hot to begin the quarter.
It's all about Curry. Got to stay with him.
Wojcinski on the drive. Tough pull-up. Well defended again. Wojcinski on the drive. Curry gets it back. Spins out. No. Loose ball. Last touched. Well, you had two officials who saw nothing. The far. Down to 6. Booker swings. Brooks on the drive. Lets it go. Off the mark. Good one.